Chapter 46. Let's see what kind of real bonus clues Mr. Lemoncello is serving up today, Charles said to an empty conference room. He didn't mind flying solo. It meant he wouldn't have to share his prize when he won it. Winner won all, losers lost all. That was the way the world rolled, and Charles knew he would win. After all, he was a Chiltington. Chiltingtons never lost. Even if he'd wasted his questions about the mixed-up file book. Turned out Mr. Lemoncello was just a sentimental sap like Kyle Keeley. The book was there because he loved librarians and given it to him, and the old fool was the same age as all the library lock-in contests. Boo-hoo, big whoop. I love how the author is telling this story from third-person point of view, where it's not Charles telling the story, but in this chapter, the author is using a trick where we're looking inside Charles's mind without knowing what anybody else is doing. And the author goes back and forth from place to place. So even though the point of view stays third-person point of view the whole book, where we can see all of the characters, not just one of the characters' thoughts, when the author changes setting, when the author changes where we are in the book, even though it's still third person, we can see only that character at that time. So we only know what Charles is thinking right now. And what Charles is thinking is that Chiltingtons always win and that everybody else is a loser. We also know that Charles is willing to cheat to be a winner. What was all that nonsense about pine trees? Remember that clue? Loblolly, mountain, rocky, white. Preposterous. Unclasping the sealed envelope, Charles found 2 silhouette cards, each of them numbered, in case Charles couldn't figure out which books they would have been hidden in. Number 8, baby crawling, ED. Number 8, crawled. Babied? Charles wondered. No, crawled. He examined the second free card, number 12. Looks like people sitting and eating dinner. 3 dinners, 3 couples, a restaurant. This one was difficult. Charles decided to put the 2 pieces into the puzzle to see if their meanings would become clearer. Okay, so now we have this. Okay.
You can walk out the...
Charles was missing only one clue, but he had everything else. You can walk out the way blank crawled in past restaurant. In fact, all he was really certain about was the first 2 lines. You can walk out the way. The way what? Past the restaurant? The Book Nook Cafe?
That's what I was thinking.
And what was the image of the football player? It came from the Johnny Unitas book. Maybe Johnny Unitas, who played football back when Mr. Lemoncello was Charles' age, maybe he owned a restaurant? Maybe a pop-up national chain? If so, maybe there was one in Alexandriaville. Maybe it was right here in the Gold Leaf building. Could it be that the last bit was in Johnny Unitas's restaurant? In Johnny Unitas's restaurant. Okay. Or what if Andrew Peckelman had been right all along, and it was the 19 that was the clue the football player card held? Then the final line would be in 19. What? In 19 diners? In 19 couples? No. Anniversaries. The 3 couples in the bonus clue are celebrating their anniversary. Okay, so there's that clue. When you celebrate an anniversary, that's the celebration of 1 year or the day you got married. 19 anniversaries. Was today the 19th anniversary of an event in Alexandriaville? Did something happen? Charles shook his head. He knew the phrase would make sense only after he had completed the 3rd line. the one that still had a blank in it. The card you still need crawled in. What's the card missing? What if the missing image is an eyeball? Then the third line would be, I crawled in. Hang on, Charles thought. The one book in the staff picks display that nobody found yet was True Crime Ohio, the Buckeye State's most notorious brigands, burglars, and bandits.
Haley
by
already
Claire
found that.
Taylor Winters.
Haley found that already.
But the last image was going to be a criminal of some sort. That one, the single missing book, might tell Charles who crawled into the bank, and more importantly, where they crawled in. Was this the 19th anniversary of a famous bank robbery?
No.
Charles realized they need help. It was time to ask an expert. That made him laugh, because Charles knew the top library expert in all of America, maybe the world, someone more important than Dr. Yanina Zinchenko. Kyle Keeley and the rest of his bunch didn't stand a chance.